be approved as a poor person. We go to SASA, we take the list of all the beneficiaries. You put it in the system of the municipality. Automatically it disqualifies the SASA beneficiaries from paying for water and electricity because they are poor. This thing is government. SASA is government. Municipality is government. They must do one thing. They can't do two different things and still call themselves a government led by one president. SASA said I'm poor. Municipality must say I'm poor. University must say I'm poor. Health department must say I'm poor. Even these buses of municipality, they must declare me poor. When I enter that bus, SASA must give me a card. I must show who are those people. Then free of charge. You travel because you are poor. Government must be a government of the poor and look after the poor. Then they say, no, Julius, who's going to pay? Terry Kemsby will pay for Nyanga because they can afford. They've got money. They must subsidize Nyanga. But you are mad. It's not going to happen. No problem, because every time I speak you say I'm mad. No problem. Then after 2 weeks, DA said something must subsidize Soweto. Saying the same thing I was saying. But wonderful idea. Oh, nice. Because it was said by the trick person called Steinhazen. Because a white person says so. That is their mentality. When it is said by a child of a domestic worker, he's mad. The same idea repeated by a white man. Brilliant idea. Wonderful. I don't care. As long as they approve the idea that the poor must not pay for water and electricity. Whether they call me mad or not, it will happen. DA has spoken. EFF has spoken. These ones of the yellow t-shirts that look like custard and jelly, this one. There is nothing here. Don't go this one. They will come because they don't know how to think. They wait for us to speak first, then they repeat after us because they don't think. So the most difficult one was going to be this whites. Now that the whites have fallen into line, I'm telling you, the ANC is very scared of whites. Is going to follow, and then our idea will become a reality. Our people will not pay for water and electricity, and the rich will subsidize them. Then they say to me, hey, where did you get such idea from? Get from Nelson Mandela. But where did he say that? Got in the Freedom Chart. But where did he say in the, what did he say in the Freedom Charter? He said, the people shall share. So Nyanga has got nothing to share. They were going to share it if they had. But the Camps Bay has got something to share. They must share with the people of Nyanga. And they are going to do it because they are rich and they can afford. So now, the children are eating at school. The money is doubled. The money of children is doubled. People are not paying for water and electricity. Means more money for them. Then our families are going to thrive because this money that we give you and this money that we say don't spend it on water and electricity. Its purpose is to fight poverty. We have a problem of poverty and we must fight it by everything we have. We must defeat poverty. So when you vote for EFF, you are voting for people who don't just talk. The people who implement. Remember, in 2016, we said, in-source, we are going to in-source the workers when we win. But you are mad. Like they do all the time. Then I said to Mashaba, you want to be a mayor of Joburg? You can be a mayor of Joburg. On condition, you are going to in-source the security guards. Hired directly the security guards as workers of the municipality. They were paying them 3,500. We are paying them 7,500. And we are giving them medical aid. We are also giving them pension fund. Because people work at municipality for 30 years, working for private companies that work for municipality. When they retire, they have nothing. So we are not talking now only. We are talking now and the future. We must take care of you now and take care of you in the future, because we are not short-sighted. We want you to live much better even when you go on retirement. We have insourced them at Vet University and many others. We want to do it here in Cape Town. We don't want a tender of cleaning streets and cleaning anything. The cleaners will be hired directly by municipality. We don't want the companies to give us security guards. We are going to hire security guards directly as a municipality. Maintenance, electrical, everything will be done internally. If you allow for nama tender, as nama tender team, so let me say this. No tenders. We don't want tenders. If you want a tender, then EFF is not your party. Try next door, where tenders are the order of the day. So we must not lie. Must not go around lying to people because we want their votes. No, there is no tender. We are going to work ourselves, working for our own municipality. That's how we are going to create jobs. Tenders have eaten jobs, because a job that can be done by 3 people in a tender is done by 1. So they cut 2 people so that they can maximize profit. So they will never create, private sector will never create jobs. The jobs are a responsibility of government. Don't listen to these white people. They created Transnet. Transnet. It was done for illiterate Afrikaners. Its purpose was to hire illiterate whites. They were creating jobs for whites. This company, Prasa and all of that, they created those things for themselves. They never said, no, a private sector will create jobs for illiterate whites. No, they did it that themselves. We must do the same and create jobs for our people, not through private sector, directly as government. The people of Nyanga, yekela lento yenu thanda ma t-shirt, because izofika iKongolos na ma t-shirt, and then you will all forget that you don't have a toilet, that you don't have a house, that you are unemployed. Every voting station, ANC will be there holding t-shirts. Now complain about hi, Suzile, here's a t-shirt. Spuma good in the Congolos. Spuma good in the Congolos is what brought us here. We are in this mess because Spuma good in the Congolos and t-shirts. Leave the t-shirts. They are going to give you a t-shirt. Last year, they didn't give you food parcels. When you were hungry, they were giving food parcels to their relatives and to the ANC members alone. When your EFF is even worse, you don't get anything. Man, the Bazofik, Nama food parcel. It has Pumagut in the Congolos. When it matters, they don't know you. They close the country We were going hungry. You needed that food parcel more last year. They didn't give you. This shack is going to be leaking water coming inside. You will be fighting water tonight, the whole night. But 1st of November, forgot. You must now stop. Ama t-shirt, wakala ngoma Divas t-shirt. It was a nice, beautiful t-shirt. To EFF, we don't put the face of a pearl. You see this t-shirt. But yes, it has destroyed the future of our youth and the country. And I will never wear this t-shirt. I will rather walk naked. Even when they say it's the last piece of clothes left, I will not wear it. Take this nonsense, I don't want it. And walk with pride and care to tell everyone who cares to listen. Or I just rejected the t-shirt of the ANC and it feels so good because I'm not part of a criminal syndicate of destroying black people and misleading black people. We must do away with this criminal syndicate. Police, La Enyanga, when you move around police, if you see a person wearing ANC t-shirt, arrest the bastard. It's a potential criminal. He probably stole something, this one. When you see a child wearing an ANC t-shirt, they are preparing a criminal to go and steal. So fighters, 1st of November, door to door from now onwards, non-stop. I'm not here to campaign. I'm here to support the work that you are doing. You need to work hard. This is your place. It will never be fixed by Malema. It will be fixed by you because it touches you personally and emotionally. When you wake up on the 1st of November, the people of Nyanga, they must see you talking alone and talking to yourself. Or enough is enough. Go into a voting station to go and vote for the party that cares for blacks. A party that loves black people unashamedly, proudly so, because the black people are oppressed nation. Nyanga, we need to defeat crime. There's a problem of crime here. We cannot be a capital city of crime. We cannot be a capital city of rape. We must stop crime. We must stop rape. And anyone who rapes a woman doesn't belong to us. We must reject them because they make whites laugh at us. There is a white judge who once said, talking to friends, and said, I'm still to see a black woman who's not raped. Because they are all raped by their brothers and uncles and stepfathers, and that's what they talk. That's what you make them talk about us like that. We must be brothers. We must be sisters. We must be the keepers of each other, because we have no one to look after us. They reject us. They don't want black people. And when you go to black people, they don't want each other. What type of witchcraft is this? Where people don't like each other. When you go to America, Oprah Winfrey, rich woman, they found her walking in a suburb, police stopped her. But what are you doing here? I'm walking. But why do you walk in this suburb? And then she said, no, I stay here. But you stay here? You. Because she was black. That's how